water boiling. This is so I can blanch the blue crabs so that it'll be easy for me to crack and clean them. That's a whole job. So it's not a pretty sight, but that's what you get when you get live crabs. Okay? So I'm just gonna let them cook until they get red. You see them turning red? I'm not cooking them all the way, but they are dead. Okay, this is going to cool them down. So this just stops the cooking process. Good. I don't want any of that. None of that. Cut it in half. Take off the loam. Take out all the guts. I've been heating this Dutch oven because we're going to use this to make the roux. It holds a lot of heat. So whenever you're doing a roux, you don't want to use something too thin because it'll burn. And that's not what you do to make a roux. You darken it. You don't burn it. You're cooking it. What the roux does, it thickens, it colors, and it flavors your gumbo. Cup and a quarter. I should have turned my eye on first, but whatever. Some people say the skillet should be hot first or whatever, or not, but I don't think that really matters. And then over here I have 2 cups of flour. Now we're not gonna need all of it, but I just put 2 cups there. We're gonna go with that, okay? This is a labor of love. I have chopped green and red peppers, okra, onion, parsley, green onions, celery, garlic. Hand shucked all of these shrimp. I was about to say oysters, and I can't hand shuck oysters that well. We've got chicken breasts. I didn't do anything to them but take them out the package. I do not have what is that? A chicken coop in my backyard. I would love to have one, but yeah, I don't have a chicken coop. And these are andouille sausages. They were like that big and that long. I'm sure that there's some footage of that as well. I chopped those up, and you saw me clean these crabs. Okay, so now it's time to put all of this stuff together. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start browning the andouille, okay? Nothing goes to waste with gumbo. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let's see some fireworks. We put this chicken in there. Okay, so this is not the most beautiful pot, but this is my stock pot and my gumbo pot. I'm making a lot of gumbo, and according to the math that I did, I'm going to need a lot of water, well, a lot of liquid. Now the liquids are beef stock and chicken stock. I know, that's a whole lot. We got all the celery. We got garlic. Green onion, yellow onion. Look at that. Now that's what they call the Holy Trinity. Bell pepper, onion, and celery. I believe in salt and peppering in layers. That makes all the difference in the world. Considering it's a really deep pot. Now, let me tell you something about the okra. A lot of people don't cook with okra. They say it's slimy and they just don't like it. But here's the thing with okra. Okra actually has thickness, but you definitely want to saute it with the rest of your veggies. So the next thing I'm going to do is pour my stock in there. And I'll be right back, and I'll be dumping everything else in. So the next thing I'm gonna put in here is the star of the show. That is the roux. See. Area chocolate, isn't that pretty? Yes, I think so. So let's see. Yeah, buddy. Let's put the bay leaf in real quick while this is going. It's never too soon to put a bay leaf in. So I'm going to do 4 in this. Remember to pull them out. Otherwise, people think you left your door open and a whirly twirl came in and fell into your pot and you weren't aware of it. All right. Look at that. It's all herbs and beautiful stuff. It's just herbs. So I'm going to do now, I'm getting ready to put my chicken and my sausage in. I'm going to go ahead and put my parsley in too. See all that? Yeah, buddy. See, the level is raising. This is a lot, and I definitely needed to cook down. Dried shrimp. I have to taste my way through it, but this gives you an idea of the flavors that I'm going for. This is some Old Bay. Okay. Stir that in. And that's about a teaspoon for that big old pot of crawfish oil. Well, it's an oil for boiling crabs and crawfish. So I'm adding the sausage after the chicken cooked for a bit. The sauce is getting thicker. Now, mind you, we have chicken stock and beef stock, and now we're going to have the stock from the sausage. We're not going to dump this over in there. It's just unsightly. So we're going to take our crabs and put them in there a few at a time. Oops. Oh, sorry. Not necessarily one at a time, but you know what I mean. Just put them in there. Because I don't want any liquids that might have drained off of it into the bottom of the bowl. I don't want to pour that in there. The meat from blue crabs is sweet. Unlike snow crabs, it's rather salty in comparison. Here is a crab that is cooked. You see the meat in it? It's just something about dumping seafood off into, or, you know, off into soups and stuff. I just don't, I'd rather not. Whatever drains off of them, I don't want that in the soup itself. They aren't even falling down. I expect a lot of people are gonna help me finish this off. There's no way where I could eat all of this. So I do have family coming over tomorrow, because tomorrow is New Year Day, but by the time you see this, New Year Day would have come and passed. And it's thick in content. Look at that. That's what one scoop looks like. Okay, so now we're done. We have our gumbo right here. Okay, you can see the crabs, you can see the shrimp, and you can see the darkness of it. You see how brown it is? Although it started, the roux started out darker than that, but when you dilute it, it kind of loses some of the color, but the richness is still there and the flavor is there. That slices of farmhouse bread that I toasted in the oven. Just a few chives, not parsley. Those are chives and olive oil. It's like really, really crispy. All right, so let me show you how to serve it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in together. A little rice. You can make it however you want. You don't have to put rice in the bottom of it. I like mine with rice. Okay, just a little bit. And I'm gonna ladle in some of the gumbo. Let me turn it so you can see it. Oh. Get some shrimp. Now, I don't know if you can see it. You can see all the chicken bits. That's the white meat. It breaks up and it adds to the thickness of the gumbo. We got like one little crab. I think I got a crab body in there as well. If you don't know what the crab body looks like once it's cooked, it looks pretty much the same. Just has brown sauce in it, okay, from the gumbo. Leave that like there. A couple of chives on top. And your bread. So that's your finished product. It doesn't have to look like that. If you want a big massive bowl of this, go right ahead. I won't talk about you. I wouldn't even know. If you want to serve and do a nice presentation, this is one way. And always. Not just for presentation, but typically the gumbo is really hot and you don't want to hold it like that. And you have the sauce for handling. Thank you for watching. I want you to subscribe so you can see my next video that comes out. Like, share, ask me questions, make suggestions. Any type of critiques I accept, whether they be negative, positive, encouraging, any comments, should I say. I accept them all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.